What's going on, people? Welcome back to another Reddit video. Today we are on r/low stake conspiracies, looking at some people that are maybe a bit on the crazy side. Jumping in straight to the first one, we've got Deborah Schoffler saying, hold music is annoyingly scratchy and repetitive on purpose, so you will hang up and stop bothering them. Do we think that's real or not? I mean, she's got a good point, to be fair. She does strike a very compelling argument. Because whenever you're on hold, like with an insurance company or something, it's always like awful music. You do just want to hang up. I believe this has got some credibility. New theory. All AI stuff is actually just a bunch of Indian people. Amazon has announced they're phasing out their checkoutless grocery stores. The Just Walk Out technology, which was labelled as automatic, was actually 1,000+ Indian employees monitoring you as you walked through the store. I never knew this. I remember seeing this store, not in person, but online, and thinking, are they doing that? Are they using weights? Are they scanning everything as it goes through? Because that's expensive technology for every single thing. If you just put an apple in your pocket, it would have to have something in it to say that it's been, but it's 1,000+ Indian employees. Hey, maybe ChatGPT, if you ask it for a geography question, maybe it just opens an atlas and then the Indian bloke starts typing back. They must be pretty quick typers because ChatGPT is rapid. Into the second one, we've got, in many countries, you can't buy a single guinea pig because they get lonely. This is clearly a maneuver by Big Guinea Pig to sell more guinea pigs. Now, whether or not guinea pigs need an actual friend or they're just trying to get you to buy more than one, because whenever you go to the pet store, Pets at Home, you know, wherever you get your pets, probably, hopefully not from Pets at Home, they're not treated very well. But you get one and they go, what? Hold on a minute. We're not gonna sell you one because you need two. And you're like, what the fuck? Why do I need two? They need a friend. Do they? I'm their friend. Give me one, you robbing bastard. Pokemon don't poo or pee because their waste byproduct is expelled through use of their special moves. Let's see what people are saying. I'm not entirely sure about this one. That's why nearly every Pokemon can learn Toxic, regardless of type. It's their waste which explains why it badly poisons opponents. I like where you're going with this. I like where he's going with that. That has some actual credibility to it. That shocked me. I was reading that thinking, no chance, no chance. Like, they're shitting on their people with special moves, but I didn't play too much Pokemon growing up, but that does make sense. Elf on the Shelf was created by the government to make the younger generations desensitized to being constantly watched. People are believing this. Doesn't feel that extreme to me. I'd totally buy this one. I can sort of get where they're coming from. I mean, who made Elf on the Shelf? Why has this not been talked about more? Because yeah, being constantly watched by Santa, by Elf on the Shelf, to stick to the rules and don't step out of line. That's made me think a little bit, and that's a bit dangerous. All right, let's move on before we just go down a rabbit hole. Because conspiracy theories for me are lint rollers are designed to leave a coating of adhesive on your clothes so more things stick to them, therefore increasing lint roller use. I've never personally had that. Every time I use a lint roller, I'm always clean. You know what I mean? You don't feel sticky. I don't feel sticky after using a lint roller, not on cotton. If you feel sticky, you might be buying the wrong type of lint roller. Are you sure you're buying a lint roller and not Elmer's glue? Okay, we've got a funny one here by a deleted account. Reddit was created by the CIA to identify the brightest minds, but it failed and ended up being a support group for sad virgins. Now, let me just get one thing here, right, Mr. Deleted. I am not a sad virgin, right? Because I'm happy. But could you imagine if that is actually the case? They made Reddit to think, whoa, we've got this amazing idea for an app. What's that, Mr. Reddit? Wow, we're gonna make an app, and we're gonna make it so there's different mini support groups in it, and we're gonna find all the greatest minds because they're all gonna be sharing their knowledge. Turned into a place to put your telly up on and then take a picture of it and say it's 2i. And porn. Modern day lighters are a scam. I swear lighters used to last way longer. I remember getting one and it would stick around for months unless I lost it. Now it seems like I've gone through like 5 in the last couple months. Did fire get more expensive or something? I've got the answer to this one. You smoke. Stop smoking. This has to be true. It's why I switched to a clipper so I can refill. Now, I don't smoke. Never have, never will. I don't use many lighters. I remember I bought one to burn the end of my shoelace so it didn't fray. And that's literally all I've ever used it for. That it's still very full. I think I've got it in a drawer somewhere. Wanking was invented by Big Sock TM, trademarked, to sell more socks. Now, if you do your business in a sock in 2025, you might need help because that is crazy. At least make it a clean sock, because I take my socks off at the end of the day and I don't want to go anywhere near them. I don't want to go anywhere near them, let alone put my thing in it. That's not something that I've ever done, or not something that I plan on doing. If you do that, please seek genuine help. But washing machines are there for a reason. So this is instantly shut down because you can just wash the socks. We got another one. Banksy isn't one person. It's not even multiple people. Those pieces just manifest like black mold in areas of social inequality as the universe balancing energies out. Similar to how the Mona Lisa isn't real and just showed up in 1939 to make people sigh. I have no idea. But people are saying this isn't even a conspiracy. Banksy's identity is known. It's basically a corporate entity at this point. Is he? Because I saw they were trying to hide one of his paintings the other day and it wasn't working very well because it was like it stayed on. Like they got rid of the paint, but it would mark the wall. Now, if he's more than one person, that's pretty cool. We've got the last one here. Sandwiches in the UK are not meant to be bought. Okay, so basically, if you're not from the UK, we have this thing in all supermarkets called a meal deal, which is where you buy a main, a snack, and a drink. This normally comes out to about £3.50. Daylight robbery. Snacks are normally floating around the £1 mark and drinks are also around £1.25. You'd think then that sandwiches would maybe be £2 to £2.50 in order to make the meal deal worth it. They're not. A basic sandwich is close to £3 now, and that's just for a plain ham and bread. You can get sandwiches that are now £5, which is absolutely insane. This makes the meal deal an incredible bargain. Why would you buy a sandwich by itself for £5 when you could get crisps and a drink for £1.50 less? I think that these sandwiches are priced so high specifically to make the meal deal look like a better choice. They're never meant to be bought by themselves. The choice of buying a sandwich at a UK supermarket is an illusion. There is no solo sandwich. Someone has already answered this in the comments. This isn't really a conspiracy theory. You're just describing how marketing works. That's exactly how marketing works. For those of you that don't know, you price one thing very highly and then think, oh wow, you can get this incredible bargain for just a little bit more. But you get all of this extra stuff. When in retrospect, you're already paying more than you need to anyways. So it is daylight robbery. And this was 8 months ago. And they've put the price up again. Tesco meal deals are now £4. £4. That is ridiculous. I don't know what the UK's come to. Tesco talking about record-breaking years for shareholders whilst people are starving because they keep putting their prices up. No wonder you've had a record-breaking year. You've put all the fucking prices up. People have to eat. You're just running them into poverty, which is absolutely unbelievable. Anyway, that is all we have time for in today's video. If you do enjoy these Reddit videos, please leave a massive thumbs up. Thank you very much for all the love and support on the previous ones, and I will catch you in the next one. If you do have any other suggestions, leave them down below.